Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. My name is Jennifer, but everyone calls me Yenny. This is a special vlog, you guys. This is Jaden's 17th birthday vlog. I am up early making him some breakfast. He is still asleep, and I always make him breakfast, but I'm making a special breakfast this morning. I am making him some cinnamon rolls with some heavy whipping cream. The last time I made these, he really loved them, so I am making them again for him, and I hope you join me today in celebrating his birthday. The plan is simply to have a great day today. Let him relax, let him miss school, just kind of let him have a free day. He does have band later on, and it is a weekday, so we can't do a whole lot. I just want him to have a great relaxing day and just feel special and loved. Today is Jaden's birthday, you guys. He is 17 today, 17 years old. Wow. And he is my last baby, so this is the last year that I have an actual child. Next year, I'll have all adults. That is so wild and crazy to me. Jaden, happy 17. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Jaden just woke up. I gave him his birthday hug. I started to get emotional. I can't believe he's 17 already. Man. But anyways, today is a Tuesday. We're going to be celebrating him all day long, but it is a Tuesday, so really it's just going to be me, him. My grandbaby's coming in a little bit later, actually pretty early, so I don't even have time to go for my walk today, but that's okay. First up on the agenda, of course, is getting his breakfast ready. So I have some cinnamon rolls in the oven, and then I'm going to make him a couple of eggs to go with it. He does have to go to all his band practices today, but right after the morning practice, I'm gonna go pick him up from school. I'm letting him skip, you guys. He did play the "It's my last day" or "It's my last year" as a child card, okay? So I'm gonna go pick him up, and we're gonna spend the day together before he has to be back at band in the evening. So, but I do want to come back home and wrap his gifts, so I will show you what I got him. I'm going to be attempting to make a tres leches cake. This will be the first time that I ever do that. So after I drop him off at school, I'm going to go to Walmart and grab a couple of things that I need for that. And then for his dinner, I am going to be making him the Salisbury steak. He loves Salisbury steak, so that is what I'm going to be making him. And like I said, it's Tuesday, so it's just gonna be probably just the three of us, me, him, and my grandbaby. My daughter doesn't get out till probably after he's already left for band, and then he gets home really late, probably around 9:30. So we have to do all of this before even my husband gets home or my daughter gets home. So yeah, but we are going to have a great day and celebrate him all day long. But first, let me finish making his breakfast. Alright, you guys, breakfast is ready. I have my shopping list ready here, so I'm gonna go drop off Jaden at school and then go to Walmart, pick up what's on my shopping list. I also packed a cinnamon bun and some cheesecake bars for my daughter so that she can meet me at Walmart. And then we'll come right back here and I'll show you everything that I picked up. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh. Is it scary, baby? It's scary. It's scary. It's not scary. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, go inside. Come on. is it? What is it, baby? Is it creepy? Is it creepy, baby? Is it scary? Is it scary? Come on. Come on. It's fine, baby. Come on.
No, go.
Come here. Close the door. Just close the door. Look. Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. Yeah, it's just toys. Yeah, it's toys. Look, this is toys. Look, it's toys. Look. See? Okay, so I just got back from Walmart. As you saw my grandbaby's reaction, he is not so sure about any of this, but at least he's not crying and screaming. He is just kind of a little bit like a little more cautious and like scooting back once he sees something. But I am trying to show him and teach him that it's just toys, that it is just all plastic. It's not doing anything. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Here, leave your pillow here. Okay, he wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
And he is just looking around at everything. He just keeps saying scary, scary, but he's okay, right, baby? Is that just a toy?
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay. Is that a toy? It's a toy.
Toy.
Yeah, a toy. But anyway, so I think he'll be doing a little bit better throughout the day. It was just, this was the first time he saw it, and it was a little bit of a shock. Hi. So he actually did a whole lot better last year when he was younger, because of course last year I decorated too. And he wasn't like, it didn't faze him at all. But this time he is a little more cautious and just looking around at everything. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you everything that I got. It's now 8:38. It's already going by so fast, the morning. So I don't have a lot of time. I have to leave here at 9:15 to go pick up Jaden from school. So let me quickly show you what I got him, and then I'll go ahead and show you what I got him for his birthday also. Because once he's here, I'll wrap all his presents, but I don't want to be talking and telling you what I got him. So let me show you all of this really quick. Oh, and also very quickly, I did get some Halloween stuff for Jaden's bedroom, because Jaden is one to decorate his bedroom. The same way I decorate the rest of the house, he will go and decorate his bedroom. Just put a few little things around. And this year, I didn't leave him anything. So yesterday he was asking me like, is there any Halloween decorations left? And I was like, no, I used them all. And this morning I was like, were you asking me so you can put some in your bedroom? And he said yes. So I was like, okay, I'll go see if there's anything at Walmart. So I did get just a few things for him to decorate his bedroom. I got these LED pumpkin string lights. These do say indoor and outdoor. So I figured he could hang these like either like over his bedroom or up on the wall or just somewhere around his desk. And that would look really cute in his bedroom. There wasn't a whole lot of decor left, but I did find this little skull. This was like $2 something. And then also just this like fuzzy spider. And this was also like $2 something. So I grabbed these two for him. And then the last thing that I got for him were some window clings. So this is for his bedroom window. And I think that is just enough. His room is small, so he doesn't need a whole lot. But I think this will just add that small little touch of Halloween in there. And then I got an extra table cover because these aren't meant to last a whole lot or to last very long. So I think probably in a couple of weeks I'll get rid of the one that I have here in my dining room table, because it does start getting faded once I start like cleaning it, wiping it down and everything. So I grabbed this one to switch it out probably in a couple of weeks. This is what I got as far as cake supplies, what I'm going to be using or needing to make the Tres Leches cake. So I got a vanilla cake mix. I grabbed happy birthday candles, but I'm gonna snip the candle part off of it and just use it like more of like a candle topper. I couldn't find one whole piece like that. And then I have a number 1 and a number 7. And then I got another number 1 because on my last grocery haul, I thought I had ordered the 1 and the 7 and I had not. And so I already have another 7 and I grabbed 2 sets because Sunday we are going to be celebrating him again with the whole family. So I'm going to have another cake and I needed the 1 and the 7 again. The heavy whipping cream is for the whipped cream topping, and this unflavored gelatin also for the whipped cream topping. Sliced peaches and pineapple slices for my tres leches cake topping. And then here are my tres leches. So I have lecherita, this is sweetened condensed milk, media crema, and evaporated milk. So we will see how that turns out. I'm super excited. If it tastes so good, I will not stop making these. And then just a couple of extra items that I picked up. I grabbed this orange New Mexico t-shirt because it is on clearance for $4, so I couldn't pass it up, and I really like it. I like the colors and the Western style of it, so I grabbed that. And then these were $12.97 or something. I've been wanting to get some sweatpants because I don't have very many. And these are the cargo style wide leg ones. This is the only color that they had in my size. I really wanted the black one. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and order those online because I tried these on and they fit really, really well. They're very, very soft on the inside. They're fleece lined. So I love that. And I'm going to be ordering the black pair online. Now for his birthday gifts. These were, he only had 3 items on his birthday wish list. So I went ahead and grabbed all 3 because they were pretty reasonable items. Nothing too expensive. So he doesn't know that I got these, but usually I get him what he has on his birthday wish list. So I'm pretty sure he's probably expecting these. Let me show you what I got. And you guys, these backgrounds everywhere, that is what you're going to be seeing for the next few videos. The whole month of October, this is going to stay up. And I love it. To me, it looks really, really cool. And Jaden loved it too. He loves it so much. Okay, so one of the items that he asked for were he said over the ear headphones. So I got him these. These are the JBL brand. I was not going to get the Apple brand. Those things are way too expensive, and I don't think they do anything that these aren't going to do. So these are the JBL, still a very good brand. I think these are going to be perfect and work perfectly for him. And I did make sure that they're the over the ear ones, which that is what he specifically wanted. This thing is so tiny. I did not expect it to be this little. But another item on his list was the Kindle. He has been reading a lot lately, and we have the Kindle app just downloaded on our phones. I have the Kindle subscription or membership, whatever it is. And he does have a couple of books on there for him to read. And of course, he just uses his phone the way I do. But he wanted a Kindle so that he could use that instead. Look how tiny that is, but that is so cool. I want to open it so I can see how it is. But so this is another one of his gifts. And then with it, he didn't ask for this, but I thought it would be neat to go ahead and get him the Kindle cover. That way it'll be well protected. So I'm going to give him both of these. And then the last thing on his list was the last game or the last book of the Hunger Games series. So this is the last one. He has all the other ones. I think this is 7. So he has 1 through 6. And here is the 7th one. This is what he wanted. I also ordered the 4th Harry Potter book. That should be coming in today. That's not much of a gift because I have just been buying those for him as he finishes the previous one. But it is his birthday and it's coming in today, so I'm going to let him open that. If it comes before he opens his gifts, then I will wrap it for him. If not, then I'll just give it to him and let him open it. But that's it, you guys. This is what he wanted for his birthday. Just these 3 items. That is all he wanted. And Jaden is such a great kid. He doesn't give me any trouble. He's very honest. He has good grades. He does well in school. He's just a really great kid, so he deserves all of this, and I am just happy to give it to him, and I can't wait for him to actually open these. Okay, so I think I'm just going to put these away for now because I don't think I have enough time to wrap all of them. So I'm just gonna hide them, and then once I get back from picking them up, then I'll wrap all of these. This is actually one of 3 birthday celebrations that Jaden is getting, so don't worry, this is very low key, but this is not the only time that we're celebrating him. He actually already celebrated over the weekend with his dad and his grandparents, and then this is just his actual birthday, and then on the weekend we will celebrate with my whole family. So I would say he is a pretty lucky kid to get to celebrate 3 times. And then also, you guys, my poor little grandbaby, it took him half a day. He is not right here around me while I'm wrapping these gifts because he would not go into the living room. It took him until about noon to be brave enough to even go in there, and he was still very cautious throughout the whole day. But it has been a few days now, and let me tell you, he is not worried about it at all. He is touching everything. He figured out how to turn on Oogie Boogie, so he does that all day long. And the little telephone that's by the lamp, he also is just unhooking that and hooking back up and making it do the little noise. He is just having so much fun with it, so don't worry, he is not traumatized. He is just enjoying it now, and he kind of has to because we are a Halloween family. So while I'm doing this, I do have Jaden hiding in his room. I already picked him up from school. He is in his room, and he's actually putting up the Halloween decorations that I bought for him, so I will show y'all that also in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so I have Jaden's gifts all wrapped up right here, and it's like 10:30. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the cake. It's pretty early, but you know how fast the day goes, especially when you're busy and have lots of things to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. And this is the recipe book that I'm getting the Tres Leches cake from. It's called Cooking con Claudia. I used to follow her on Instagram, or I probably still do actually, but I knew of her through Instagram, and then she came out with a cookbook. So I've tried a few recipes from here and they are delicious, but this is what we're going to be making. The pastel tres leches. This is what it's supposed to look like, you guys. I don't have berries. I bought the peaches and the pineapple. And I'm just now reading on here that it says cover with aluminum foil and refrigerate for at least 6 hours or overnight. Jaden has to leave at 5, like 5:30, which is why we're doing this so early. So that gives me 7 hours. Okay, it's okay. I'm sure if we only let it refrigerate for 5 hours, it should be fine. So let's go ahead and get this started. Oh, and Jaden is in his bedroom. I sent him off to his bedroom to set up his Halloween decor while I wrap the presents. So once he's done with that, I'll go show you how his room looks. The first thing we're going to do is prepare our vanilla cake mix just the way it says on the box. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. It says bake and allow to cool to room temperature before continuing. So let's go ahead and get this done. Oh, and it does say that along with the instructions that it asks for to add a tablespoon of the Mexican vanilla extract, which this is what it is right here. I don't think it has to be the Mexican vanilla extract. I think it'd just be the regular one, but I do have the Mexican already because I go through a lot of vanilla extract, and at the store it is so expensive for that little bottle. So I was looking for a bigger bottle, and I went to Amazon to order it, and this was very well priced. It was the cheapest one on there, I think. So if you use a lot of vanilla extract, you should consider buying it through Amazon and looking for this Molina brand. I don't exactly know what the difference is between the two extracts,
extracts. My palate is not that sophisticated. I just know that whenever it asks for vanilla extract, whichever which one I use, it tastes great. It tastes delicious, but what dessert doesn't? So anyways, point is, use whatever you have, and if you're looking to save a buck, try the Molina brand.
Okay, you guys, I have my cake batter ready. I need to let this bake for 29 minutes and then let this cool off. So I'm gonna get this baking. Once I take it out, while it cools, we'll work on the whipped cream frosting. Actually, not the whipped cream frosting. We will be working on the milk mixture because it has to first refrigerate for all the hours that it's asking for, and then you place the whipped frosting on top of that. So once the cake is done baking, we'll work on the cream mixture. I'm putting away dishes, you guys. That's why I have an empty plate here. But yeah, I'll see y'all back here in a little bit. All right, Jaden is done decorating, so let's see what he has going on. Okay, here's the little spider and a little candle right there. A little jack-o'-lantern down at the bottom. Ooh, look at the lights. I like that. I like that right there. That looks really nice right there. And then here's a little Halloween sign that we did have left over, and here is the little skull. Here are the window clings, you guys. That looks really, really cool. Oh, there's more all the way up top and over here a little bit towards this window. That's nice. I really, really like the string lights. That looks really cool right there. Pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so the cake is out of the oven. Actually, let me show you. Okay, so here is what the cake looks. It smells delicious. I don't know if it's the added extra like vanilla extract, but it smells so good. So it has been sitting out for just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the milk mixture, which all you need for that is the evaporated milk, the condensed milk, the media crema, and a tablespoon of the Mexican vanilla blend. I'm just going to mix this all up together. I'm gonna poke the cake with a fork, like just poke holes in it, and then just add as much of the mixture in there until you get the consistency that you want, or until it is all gone.
Because I was running short on time, you guys, I did end up putting the cake in the refrigerator to completely cool down before I poured in this milk mixture. And here's Jaden, you guys. He is definitely relaxing and taking it easy and just enjoying his day not being in school. And he is watching Harry Potter. He's reading the books, so he is watching all the movies.
All right, you guys, so it does say to use as much of the milk mixture as you would like. I did leave some behind because it just seems like too much to me. And I don't want it to be like super runny once we cut into it. So I probably used about, I would say about 2/3 of it. And this is what it looks like. It is soaking all the way through. So it is now 12 o'clock. So I am gonna refrigerate it for the next 4 hours. And after 4 hours, I'll start making the whipped cream topping and just frost it and place the fruit on top. So let's go ahead and stick this into the fridge. And now you guys, because I want Jaden to actually enjoy his gifts for like most of the day, like I said, it's already 12, he leaves for band probably around 5:30. So I don't want him to open the gifts and then he has to leave. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him open his gifts right now. So yeah, let's see what he got. You ready? Okay, start with the green ones first. Yeah. That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
Number 7.
5.
Oh, number 5. I told him number 7. You know why? I think I was thinking Harry Potter.
Headphones. I did ask for those. Oh!
Kindle. Open it. That is super tiny.
Right.
I was
I thought
expecting it to be bigger.
I thought they were big.
I was like, what? What is this? Wow, it's even tinier. They definitely make them different now. When I had my first one, it was like the size of a book. And it was pretty thick too.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That looks like fake almost, doesn't it?
It's a screen.
Wow.
Apple.
And the cover
Okay.
for it.
Yeah.
Apple. On.
It just pops in.
No.
Whoa.
Nice. That is pretty cool.
It's pretty like personal. Compared to the actual screen.
Nice.
Okay.
This is cake. It's for Jaden. It's Jaden's birthday. It's Jaden's birthday.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Ooh.
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 Ooh, baby.
Scary.
It's scary. All right, you guys. So while Jaden is playing with his birthday gifts, we're gonna go ahead and start dinner, which it's not really gonna be dinner. We're gonna have more of a birthday lunch than a birthday dinner because, like I said, Jaden has to leave around 5:30 and he's not gonna get back probably until like 9:30 or so. So we're gonna go ahead and make this meal right now. And I am getting this recipe from the Pioneer Woman cookbook. This is the one that says dinner time. And on this one, I can't remember what I made the other day that I also had a 10 out of 10 little note. And this one does too. I have a 10 out of 10 note on this one. This is my go-to recipe. This is the one that I always make. And it is so delicious. And I am going to be making mashed potatoes to accompany, how do you say that? To accompany this, but those are just gonna be basic mashed potatoes. This is what we're going to be focusing on today. This is what it's gonna look like. So let's get started. I have a big list of ingredients here, you guys. So it does take a lot. It's kind of time consuming to get everything together, get all the ingredients mixed in and all of that, but to cook it, it is actually super, super quick. Let me get all of my ingredients together and then I will tell you what you need for the steak patties. Okay, I'm gonna start off with 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of dry mustard, 1 beef cube, 4 dashes of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, and 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. I am going to mix this all up and then form 6 oblong steak patties. I am just going to mix this by hand, you guys. There is no better way. And once that is all mixed well together, I am going to split it in half. And then those 2 halves, I am going to make 3 patties out of each of them. So I'm going to have 6 patties total. Okay, now that I have my patties formed, I'm gonna let them set aside for a minute until I finish gathering up my gravy ingredients, because like I said, this is gonna go by so super quick. So I wanna make sure that I have everything else ready to go for when those are done cooking. For my gravy, I'm going to need half an onion, thinly sliced, 2 cups of beef broth. I'm gonna need some Worcestershire sauce, another 4 dashes of this, and a tablespoon of ketchup. And I'm just gonna set these over there to the side by the stove for when I'm ready to use them. And then I have a little slurry mixture here. This is a 1/4 cup of beef broth and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So this is ready. Also, I'm just gonna set all of this to the side over there. I'm gonna go ahead and heat my cast iron skillet and just have these on hand for when I'm ready. Into my cast iron skillet, I am gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of butter. I'm adding my butter and olive oil to the pan, and once that is nice and hot, then I will begin to place the patties in there. I am going to fry all of my patties until they are nice and crusty on the outside and they're no longer pink on the inside. I might have overdone it just a tad. I think my heat was on a little bit too high, but trust me, it will not affect the flavor at all. You want it nice and crusty. After that, we're going to remove the patties. We're going to go ahead and saute our onions until they're nice and golden. Add in the Worcestershire and the ketchup, stir and let it cook for about 2 or 3 minutes until it reduces just a little bit. And here is Jaden just fully enjoying his birthday. He's got his new earphones on. He's reading a book. He's just laying on the couch. My grandbaby, I think, is snapping at this point. Not a worry in the world. Man, that is the life. He's about to have his favorite meal and his favorite cake. Back to our Salisbury steak. Once this broth has reduced for a little bit, now add your slurry in. Let that thicken for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then add your patties back in there. Nestle them all in. Make sure they get all that gravy on them, and let those simmer for a couple more minutes. Okay, you guys, our food is ready. Here is our Salisbury steak. And then my potatoes are also ready. So let me go ahead and plate this so I can try it with you guys. Okay, and here is what it looks like, you guys. It smells so delicious. Now this, I already know is so good. Like I said, I have it noted down as 10 out of 10. But I don't think I told y'all, this is one of Jaden's favorite meals. When he goes away with his dad's for the summer, this is the meal that he requests for me to make for when he gets back. So he loves this meal, which is why I made this. Let me go ahead and try this. And I got one of the more like the crustier ones, just so that you can see that it doesn't matter. It still is going to taste delicious. It's so good. This is definitely one of our top favorites. Like me also. Jaden loves it, but I also love it. It's so good. That gravy, there's nothing like it. Y'all have got to try this. Well, me and Jaden are gonna sit down and eat, enjoy our meal, and it's 2 o'clock. So in a couple of hours, I'll meet y'all right back over here so that we can finish off that Tres Leches cake. All right, guys, it is a little bit later and we are about to start making this whipped cream frosting. I am following a sugar spun run recipe, and it's called stabilized whipped cream frosting. So what we're gonna need for that is 1 teaspoon of this unflavored gelatin, 1.5 tablespoons of cold water, 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and then I have a chilled bowl and the chilled beaters that have been sitting in the fridge. I also am draining my pineapples and my peaches in here. I'm thinking that I might add some chopped pecans. I think that'll taste really good because whenever we buy the Tres Leches cakes, a lot of them have chopped pecans like around the side, and it tastes really, really good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use some of these.
Okay, I had to speed this up because this video is getting way too long, but I am first going to mix the 1 teaspoon gelatin with the 1.5 tablespoons of water. I'm going to mix that together and set it to the side. Next, I'm going to add my heavy cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla into this chilled bowl and just beat it until right before peaks start to form. At this point, your gelatin should have firmed up a little bit, so stick it in the microwave for 5 seconds until it's liquid again and slowly start to pour that into the whipping cream mixture until it's to that right frosting consistency or until you get those peaks.
And now let's go ahead and frost our cake. Let me get that out of the refrigerator. It has been in there for 4 hours, and I think that's plenty. I don't know why it needs to be at least 6. Maybe it gets more flavor, but I'm sure it'll be just as good after 4 hours. So let me grab that. Okay, here is our Tres Leches cake. I think that looks really good, and I'm glad I stopped when I did, when I was adding the milk mixture, because this looks wet enough, and I think that's perfect. I don't want it to be too liquidy. We don't like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and frost my cake, add the pineapple and peaches, and then probably some chopped pecans, put the candles on it, and then we will sing happy birthday to Jaden, and we'll dig in and see how great this is. Guys, I thought I was recording when I was putting the frosting on and all the pecans and the fruit and all of that, but I was not. I was so upset with myself. But here is I did the best I could. I am not a professional and I am not type A. So this is the best I could do. I have a good layer on the bottom, and that frosting is really, really good. It tastes really light. It's not overly sweet or anything. I sprinkled my pecans all over it, and then the pineapple and the peaches, and now I'm just gonna set the candles and the happy birthday little letters, and that's it. We'll be ready. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Okay, you guys, look at that. Look at how good that looks. This is just the right amount of like milk. You can still see some of it kind of pouring out of it a little bit. So that was perfect. That is the right amount. But let's go ahead and try this. That is good. That is really, really good, you guys. That is so delicious. And now that I know how to make it, I can make it over and over again. I'm tempted because we're actually gonna celebrate Jaden on Sunday with the whole family. I'm tempted to make this because it is that good. They're gonna be impressed, I know it. They're gonna want me to make all of their cakes. It is that good. And all I did was follow her recipe, and it's so simple because you use the vanilla cake box mix, so that makes it even simpler. And then after that, all you need is the Tres Leches. You mix them together, poke some holes, and that's it. I just have to remember to maybe do it the night before so that it can sit overnight. Tres Leches cakes always intimidated me. I always thought it was so much and I just wouldn't be able to get it right, but this was so easy and it tastes so good. It tastes like what a Tres Leches cake is supposed to taste like, but even better because it's homemade. Jaden really liked it. He said it is really good, and he said that the frosting is also really good, which he doesn't usually like the frosting. So there you go on that. we are probably gonna have another slice of cake, and that is gonna be it for this video, you guys. It is 4:45, so Jaden has to leave here in a few minutes to go to his band practice, and he won't be back till later tonight. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for following along in everything that I did today for Jaden's birthday. He has one more celebration coming up, but this was his actual birthday. This is the actual day, and of course we have to make that special too. We can't just let that pass by just because it falls during the week. So I think it was a really good day today. He said he had a really good day. Once again, thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.